This is Hollywood. Matías Bombal with you. Focus Features offers Millennium Films' production of London Has Fallen, a big-screen action movie in which the heads of state of all nations are invited to the funeral of an English prime minister. Then they are targeted by an angry terrorist that destroys a good part of London in killing each of the heads of state and a good chunk of the population along the way. The motivation for this act is established in a short prologue where we see U.S. secret operatives, some years earlier, bombing the compound of the evil Middle Eastern insurgent Amir Bakawi. The bombing took out the guest at Bakawi's daughter's wedding along with his daughter, and he's hell-bent on revenge. The attack of London was not anticipated by the security detail of the U.S. president in the person of Mike Banning, played by actor Gerard Butler, but he's savvy enough to have delayed the president slightly, which keeps him from being killed right off the bat. Here, the U.S. group scurries from the scene, chased by assailants.
I don't believe it. They overread everything.
Not everything.
Looking for hot extract, Marine 1 for Southpaw.
Comms are down.
All right, here we go. Get down! Boy.
Yo.
Let him get next to us.
Copy that.
Hold him. Hold him. Now!
Wow, what a crash. That was Aaron Eckhart as the U.S. President Benjamin Asher, and in the car was the singular Angela Bassett as Lynn Jacobs, a presidential aide. Miss Bassett is a fine actress and one that radiates elegance and beauty, even in such an action-adventure movie as this. To take you back just a little bit earlier in the movie's story, here's a scene with Miss Bassett and Gerard Butler, who's also one of the film's producers. I think you'll agree that Miss Bassett's screen presence is classic in every sense.
You been hiding lately? You busy nesting?
Something like that.
Your idea of nesting being bulletproof in the walls of the nursery?
Now that is actually a great idea.
Yes. I'll do it.
Well, that only took 2 weeks.
Oh, it's no small thing being a godmother. I mean, I didn't take your asking lightly.
Oh, I know. You think you can handle it?
Well, I'm competent, brilliant, stunningly beautiful, and really honored.
Thank you, Lynn.
Neat lady. She brightens up every movie she's in. However, that may be the calmest moment in the picture, as it's a non-stop action movie, cars rolling over, mass destruction of famous London landmarks, and with such punch that you get the effect of a disaster movie and an action movie all at the same time. No dull moments here. Normally I'd complain about this type of movie, but I was highly entertained by Aaron Eckhart's president in this movie. He does a great job. In fact, Eckhart does consistently great work. I wish we could see him in more movies. Just when you think this movie couldn't get any better, you hear the sweet molasses voice of the vice president reacting back home to what's happening in London.
Amir Bakawi.
Number 6 on the 10 list.
This man is responsible for more deaths than the plague. Sells arms to every failed state in the world. He has a vast array of connections. Terrorists, mercenaries, corporations.
Mr. Vice President, it's Bakawi.
Put him through.
Thought you might take my call. You'll understand if I made it difficult to track.
You have me at somewhat of a loss. I thought you would have learned a lesson by now about crawling out of your hole.
Never lifted a finger against you.
You armed those who have.
I sold triggers, Mr. Trumbo, just like you.
What do you want?
You're president. You can end this right now. Just hand him over.
That's not going to happen.
Then every death from this moment forward will be on your head.
Well, you know, Morgan Freeman won't let that happen. This is not a cinema masterpiece by any stretch, but a well-crafted action adventure that may leave you hoping that we might actually have a U.S. president like Aaron Eckhart as a possibility in the White House in some future day. The Motion Picture Association of America has given this an R rating. This is your pal, Matías Bombal, bidding you a fond farewell.
Just listen to that rich molasses.